high. Deuce is low. Call it bright and win the dough on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Welcome to Card Sharks, a game of decisions. As time ran out last time, we crowned a new champion. She's going to right now come out here and play the money cards, and I hope make a bundle. Gail Bosak. Hello, Gail.
How are you today?
A vision in red.
Oh, yes, a lady in red.
Remind us again about yourself.
Oh, I'm from Fullerton, California. I'm a housewife, and I do part-time secretarial work. Hi, Fullerton.
Is the whole town here, or is this your family?
My family of hometowners.
Good. You're all set to go?
All set.
Good luck. Let's open the board and get to the money cards. All righty, Gail. Now, you won the match in $200. That money is yours to keep. Now, here on the money cards, we're going to give you new money to play with, and this time you're going to bet that money. We'll start you on the bottom line with $200. Bet that money as you wish with these 3 cards. When you move up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money. And again, you bet it as you please. $50 minimum bets till you get to that top card, that big bet. And there you must bet at least half the dollars. You all set?
I'm all set.
We'll start you with
$200.
$200. She's ready. And as in the game, you have a choice of 2 base cards. Your first one is a 7. You want to play that or change it?
New card. New card.
Right, you've got to play this next one, so I hope it's a good one. It is a 10. That's a better card.
Better.
Gail, you have $200. You have a 10. What is your bet on this card?
I'll bet 100 of it that it's going to be lower.
Lower than a 10. Now remember, if it's another 10 you lose, it must be lower than a 10. $100 lower. It's a 9. $9 and $300 here.
Not so good. Another 100 that it will be lower again.
Say $100, you said?
$100. It will be lower again.
100 lower. It's a queen. Ooh. Not lower, it's higher. You lose 100, but you've got a good card now, a queen. You have $200. Right. What do you bet here?
I'll bet all of it that it will be lower.
Whole thing. $200.
Right.
Lower than a queen. It's a... Oh, yeah, very much lower.
Good
That's
card.
the way to do it. Now you've got $400. We're going to move that nice 3 up here and add the other $200. Gail, you've got $600 and a good card here.
I'll bet all 600 that it will be higher.
Now, remember now, there's no more levels there.
I know.
It's all or nothing now. If you lose, you bust. You're going to bet it all.
I'm ready, yes.
600. Higher than a 3. It's a... Way to go. $1,200 with a 10 now.
Right. I'm going to bet half of it, $600, that it will be lower.
$600. Lower than a 10.
Oh, another queen.
Wow, those queens are haunting you, but you've still got $600
Right.
and again a good card.
Right. I'm going to bet all of it that it will be lower.
600. Lower than a queen. It's a jack.
Oh.
All right, you've got $1,200 now with a jack. We move it up. You must bet at least $600. You can bet more. You have a jack, $1,200. What's your big bet?
I'm going to bet $1,000 that it will be lower.
That's a big bet on a jack. $1,000 lower than a jack. Oh, it's another jack. It's not lower. You lose the 1,000. But you finish with 200, Gail, and you're still the champion.
Right.
Come on down here.
Right.
You got 200 and another 200 for winning the match.
Right, and another game.
And another game. How was the horoscope?
I was too afraid to look today.
We'll be back to meet a new challenger right after we take time out for this.
Tattletales, followed by Match Game. A perfectly matched pair.
You're not fooling around with pussycats up here, folks.
Oh, we're ready.
Today at 9 a.m. on Buzzer.
Oh, Gail, a little bad luck there with the jack.
That was a hard one to lose.
Well, you're still here, and you've got $400.
That's right. I can do it again.
That's the way to
Only
feel.
better next time.
Good. Let's open up the board and get to the cards. And Janice and Ann, if you will, start loading up 2 brand new decks of cards, and we'll meet our next challenger here on Card Sharks. Hello, Hello, Diane Bentley. Nice to see you. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm from Long Beach, and I just graduated from the university there with a degree in botany. But however, I'm currently employed as a bartender at a pie shop.
Well, of course, doesn't anybody who gets a degree in botany? Wait a minute, a bartender in a pie shop?
It's not a place for Weight Watchers.
What do they serve in a bartender in a pie shop?
Well, drinks, pies, and dinners.
Of course, yes. Good luck in the game. Good luck to both of you.
All right, thank you.
Each player has their own deck of 52 playing cards. They're shuffled and cut before we go on the air. And Gail, our champion, will play the upper cards, the red cards. Diane will play the blue cards, the lower cards. And the object of the game, players, is to work your way across the board, predicting whether each card is higher or lower than the one that precedes it. Before you can begin calling high-low on the cards, however, you have to answer a high-low toss-up question. All of the questions based on a poll of 100 people, and they test your ability to judge human nature. Hello there, G2T2. And we will start with a question to you, Gail. Listen carefully. We polled 100 pregnant women, and we asked them, did you know you were pregnant even before your doctor told you? How many pregnant women said they did?
Boy, I sure did. I'll say 30.
How soon did you know, Gail?
I went in and the doctor said there's no way you could possibly know, and I said yes, I could.
Yeah. She says that 30 women said yes, they knew they were pregnant before the doctor. Diane, higher or lower?
I don't have first-hand experience, but my mother told me that she knew that she was pregnant because her cheeseburger and her milkshake tasted terrible. So I'll say higher.
You say higher than that? And a lot of agreement from the audience, and I'll find out as you do. If it is higher, Diane, you go to the board first. If not, it'll be Gail. The actual number of pregnant women who knew they were pregnant before their doctor told them is 85. It's much higher. Why? If they only paid attention to the women, they could save the lives of a lot of rabbits. Diane, we'll take a look at your base card. You have a queen.
Fantastic.
Now, you won the high-low toss-up. You can change it if you'd like.
the queen.
Is this higher or lower than a queen?
And it's high. I mean, lower.
Lower than a queen. Remember, it must be lower. If it's another queen, you lose. Lower than a queen. It is a 3, very much lower. Diane, you can freeze at any time, or you can continue calling high-low, but make a mistake,
Higher.
you lose all the cards back to the base card, and Gail gets a free chance at hers. What's it going to be?
Higher.
Higher. Higher than a 3. It is another queen.
I'm going to go on. It's going to be lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a king, and you lose all 3 of them. It's not lower, and Gail will take a look at your base card. You cannot change it. You did not win the question. You have a 10. What is this card?
Lower.
Lower than a 10. It's a 3.
Very good, very good. I'm going to go on, and the next card will be higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 5.
Good, but I'll freeze.
Freeze it right there. We'll move over the freeze bar. You need just 2 cards to win. We can't take those away. Janice, if you will, fill in the spaces. The next card's off the top of Diane's deck. Diane, a question to you. We asked 100 people standing on line to see a television show, like our audience here, right now, standing on line, do you have to go to the bathroom? How many people said they did?
I think we're pretty high. Nervousness, I can relate. I'll say 60.
You say 60. Said yes, they had to go to the bathroom. Gail, higher or lower?
That's a pretty high number. I'll say lower.
You say lower.
Yes.
The actual number of people in line who had to go to the bathroom is 22. It's lower. And you've got that control there, Gail. And for those 22 people, we'll speed up the show as much as we can. Gail, do you want to play this 5 or change it?
No, I don't. I'd like to get a new card, please.
Here's the next card off the top of your deck there, Gail. It is a king. Good change.
Good. Right. The next card will be lower.
Lower than a king. It's a 5.
Oh. I have to try this. The next card will be higher.
All right. If this is higher than a 5, you've won the first game in our best 2 out of 3 match. Higher than a 5 for the win. It is a jack. Win number 1 to Gail, $100. And we do play the best 2 out of 3, so Diane can make a comeback. Whoever wins the match goes to the money cards and a chance at thousands. We'll be right back. Right after this, please watch this message. Our champion, Gail Bozak, has 1 game and $100. And Diane, you need this one. Janice, if you will, let's deal out the cards for the next game. Same 2 decks of cards. And we'll start with a question to you, Gail, as we left off. We asked 100 married men, has your wife ever gotten so angry that she threw a dish at you? How many men said that their wife had?
Oh, there's a lot of flying things going around. I'm not too sure about dishes. I'll say 20 men.
You say that 20.
Yes.
Diane, higher or lower than 20 said their wife has thrown a dish at them.
I had a flower pot come out of the window of the apartment next door to me one day, but not a dish. I'll go a little lower than
You say
20.
lower than that. The actual number of married men who said their wife had thrown a dish at them is 18. It's lower. Diane, you got it. Yes.
Good card. Good
My
card.
wife has, my mother has, and possibly my daughter will when she grows up. Diane, we'll look at your base card. You have a 9.
Oh, no. I'd like to change that, please.
Got to play this one. It is a 5.
Okay, next card is higher.
Higher than a 5. It's an ace, very much higher.
There better not be another ace. Lower.
Lower than an ace. It is a 9.
Oh, great. I'll freeze right
You'll
there.
freeze right there. We'll move the freeze bar over and go to the next question. And this one goes to you, Diane. We asked 100 policemen in Southern California, when you give out a traffic ticket, who tends to argue more, men or women? How many policemen said women argue more?
I think women probably do argue more. I know I've put up my side of the arguments. 70. 70 policemen said women.
All right, Gail, higher or lower than 70 say women argue more about a traffic ticket.
70's a pretty high number. I'm going to go a little bit lower than that.
Say lower.
Yes.
All right, we said we'd test your ability to judge human nature. The actual number of policemen who said women argue more over traffic tickets is 50. It's lower, right up the middle. Absolutely right up the middle. Men and women are even on that. We'll take a look at your base card. You got a jack.
Pretty good card. I'll stay with it and say the next one is lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a king. It's not lower. That's a break for Diane. Play off the 9 and call this card,
Okay.
Diane.
Next card is lower.
Lower than a 9. It's a 2.
Higher. I'm going on.
This is higher. We've got a tie match. Higher than a 2. It's an 8. You've got it. Light it up. You've got $100 in the game. Gail has $100 in the game. Janice, clear the board, and we'll get set up for the tiebreaker. We've got a tie at 1-1. In the tiebreaker, we play with just 3 questions, and there will be just 3 cards up there as we set up and move the board over there. 3 cards, 3 questions, and the first question goes to you, Gail. We asked 100 women in a California studio audience, if someone offered you a week's stay at a nudist camp free of charge, would you go? How many women said they would go?
Somebody out there will take anything for free. I'll say the number would be pretty low. 8.
8.
Right.
8 said, given a free week at a nudist camp, they would go. She says 8. Diane, higher or
I
lower?
agree with Gail that they probably too many wouldn't go for it, but 8's too low. I'll say higher than 8.
You say higher than that?
Yeah.
The actual number of women who said they would go to a nudist camp is 17. It's higher. Diane, you've got that all-important control. There are just 3 cards here, Diane. You've got control, and here's your base card. It is a 6. Do you want it?
I'd like to change my base card, please.
Change 2 and 8.
An 8. Oh, no.
Not a very good change, Diane. What do we have here?
I know. I'm going to go higher.
Higher.
Higher, yeah.
Higher than an 8. It's a 2. Not higher. That's a big break for Gail. We'll look at her base card. You've got a 3, Gail.
Beautiful. I'll say the next one's going to be higher.
Higher than a 3. It's not higher. It's a 2.
Incredible.
Neither player could advance. Janice will fill in the spaces. A question to you, Diane. We asked 100 people in California, do you sleep with a night light on? How many said they did?
Maybe little kids, but this is just 100 people.
100 people, yes.
8.
8 people sleep with a night light. Gail, higher or lower?
I'll say it'll have to be higher. That's a pretty low number.
Higher.
Right.
The actual number of people who said they sleep with a night light is 21. It's higher, Gail. Gail, you still like that 3?
I love the 3. It can't happen again. The next card's got to be higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 9. 1 card to go, or you could lose both of them and give Diane a free chance. What are you going to do?
I'm going to go on and say the next card is going to be lower.
Lower. If this is lower, you have the championship once again. If not, Diane is still in it. Lower than a 9 for the win. It's a 2. Congratulations, Gail. Diane, thank you for joining us. That's nice. That's the important thing. We have some nice party gifts for you. Thank you for being here, Diane. Gail, come on down here with me. You're going to go up there again,
Yes, definitely.
and you're going to kill it.
Oh, this time I'm going to take it all.
And a way to do it. We'll be right back with the money cards right after this. Good. Do it.
It's a great way to spend the day.
Isn't that a great deal?
Great.
Greater. Daytime Buzz. It's great. Today, starting at 10, only on Buzzer.
Yeah, you're calm now.
Much calmer, yes.
You're getting used to this, huh?
Right, I don't need your kerchief anymore.
Oh, okay, well, you mean I can keep my own handkerchief this time?
I think so, yes.
Then let's, since I've got the handkerchief, let's open the board, let you get to the money. Let's get to the money cards. Come on up here, Gail. And once again, for those who may have tuned in late, you've got $200 for winning the game. That's yours to keep. Now we've got new money to play with, brand new deck of cards, all shuffled and cut. You're going to bet that money, starting on the bottom line with $200 and these 3 cards. Up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money, 3 more cards, $50 minimum bets. Till you get to that top card, the big bet. That's the one that did you in a little bit last time. This time, I hope you do better. You've got to bet at least half the money up there. You ready to go?
I'm very ready, yes.
$200. And a good base card, I hope. We have a 2.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful start.
Of course you want to change that card, Gail.
Not on your life.
$200 and a 2.
All $200 said it's going to be higher.
And remember, if it's another 2 you lose, it must be higher.
Right.
$200, higher than a 2. It's a 10.
Oh, very good. Very good.
You've got $400 now on a 10.
I'm going to bet 300. The next card will be lower.
$300.
Right.
Lower than a 10. It's a 7.
Oh, very good. Very good.
$700 and a 7, Gail.
Right. I'll bet $100. The next card will be higher.
$100.
Right.
Higher than a 7. It's an 8.
Oh, beautiful.
That's a good card.
Beautiful.
And a great time to get it because you've got $800. We move the ace up, give you the other $200. You have $1,000 and an ace.
Absolutely all of it that it will be lower.
We're all with you. $1,000 lower than an ace. It's a
Oh,
$2,000 and a 6 now, Gail.
right. I'll bet $500. The next card will be higher.
That's a good bet on that $500 higher than a 6. It's an 8. $2,500. Not a very good card now. You've got an 8. What's your decision here?
I'll bet $500 again that the next card will be higher.
That's a big bet on an 8. $500 on the 8.
I've got a little money now. I think I'm going to try it.
All right. $500 what?
That it will be higher.
Higher. Higher than an 8. It's a 9. $3,000 with a 9. Up goes the 9. You must bet at least $1,500 now. You can bet more. You have $3,000. You have a 9. What's your big bet?
It's a hard decision. There haven't been any face cards. I'm going to bet half of it that the next card is going to be higher.
Going against the odds.
Pardon me?
You're going against the odds on that.
Yes.
Because you said no face cards,
That's
huh?
right.
Hope you're right. How much money?
Half of it.
Half of it.
$1,500.
$1,500. Higher than a 9.
Right.
Against the odds, we have a 2. You did it! Come on down. Boy, that's great. That's lovely. Congratulations.
It was beautiful. Thank you.
$4,500.
Oh, boy, what I'm going to do with that.
What are you going to do?
The first 1,000 is mine. After that, I'll split it with my husband.
That's fair. We'll be right back right after we take time out for this.
Up next, it's another round of contestants and the luck of the draw on Card Sharks. Then the deck is stacked against these famous husbands and their wives' side of the story on Tattletales.
Listen, you said you're going to keep the first 1,000, then you're going to split it with your husband. What are you going to do with the first 1,000?
First 1,000 is going to go just for me on clothes and plants and just stupid things like
Just
that.
good stupid stuff.
Just good stupid things. Just blow it.
All right, let's load up the cards, 2 brand new decks of cards, and we will meet our next player on Card Sharks. Hello there, Melissa Lacey. Nice to have you here.
Oh, it's so nice to be here.
Tell us about yourself.
Okay, I'm a student at Cal Poly Pomona. I'm a 4th generation native Californian, and during the summers I lifeguard.
Well, it's good to have you here. They got a great tan. That's nice to have.
Thank you.
Good luck to you in the match. You're up against a tough champion. And Melissa, of course, you'll play the lower cards, the blue cards. Gail plays the red cards on top, and we start with a question to you, Gail. We asked 100 women, do you think men in tight pants look sexy? How many women said yes?
The studio audience seems to think they're pretty sexy. I'm not so hot on them. I would say 40.
40.
Right.
Higher or lower, Melissa?
I love men in tight pants. It's got to be higher.
Higher. The actual number of women who said men in tight pants look sexy is 58. It's higher, yes. Yes, indeed, Melissa.
Fantastic.
58 look sexy and the rest just look uncomfortable, I see. All right, Melissa, we'll take a look at your base card now. You have an 8. You can change that. You won the question.
Okay, Jim, I think I'd like to change it.
Here's the next card off the top of your deck. You've got to play this one. It is a king. Good change.
Fantastic. I will go lower.
Lower than a king. It's a 7.
I think I'd like to freeze, Jim.
Freeze it right there. All right, we'll freeze it on the 7. You can't lose those cards. You need 3. Gail needs 4. And kept her away from her cards. That's always an exciting thing. We're running out of time right now, so we'll leave the board just where it is there. You're off to a good start there, Melissa.
Thank you.
Have any interesting experiences as a lifeguard?
Yeah, I made a save once.
Oh, that's terrific. You got to be very gratified about that.
I am. It's nice to not let him die.
I have trouble keeping... Yes, of course, yes. Otherwise, you just sit there and say, well, goodbye. And that's what we're going to say right now. Well, goodbye. Float away. We'll see you next time on Card Sharks.
One of our polling groups will receive Gibson's microwave oven with digital timer, defrost settings, solid-state variable power control, and Tempa sensor cooking probe. Gives you dependable, cool, clean, fast-paced cooking furnished by Gibson. And some of our contestants will receive the Hamilton Beach Mini Drip Coffee and Tea Maker. Brews 2 to 4 cups in minutes. Fresh, hot coffee only when you want it. Eliminates waste. Hamilton Beach Scoville. And the Jovan collection of aftershave cologne. Exciting musk oil, mysterious ginseng, provocative sex appeal, and elegant Monsieur Jovan. Wear them all. And West Clocks looks ahead in time. The smartly styled, compact, Big Ben, solid-state, LED, digital AM, FM, instant-on clock radio from West Clocks by Tally Industries. And a True Test Waffle Baker and Grill from True Value Hardware Stores, who combine value and personal service in over 5,000 locations nationwide. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.